The Trump administration just launched its most aggressive attack on queer people yet. This time, they're coming for your job. There's encouraging signs for equality in Asia, but in Brazil, President Jair Bolsonaro just blocked funding for LGBTQ film projects. And Kim Davis just cost the state of Kentucky $250,000. We'll have the week's top LGBT news and actions you can take on Weekly Debrief. Thanks to everyone who makes Weekly Debrief possible with a pledge of support on Patreon. Visit patreon.com/mattbaum or click the link in the description to check out the backer rewards. The Department of Justice just filed new briefs before the Supreme Court arguing that civil rights laws don't protect LGBTQ people at their workplaces and never did. This is in contrast to several recent court rulings and the position of the Obama administration, which held that it should be illegal for employers to fire you for being gay or trans. But according to the Trump administration, it's fine for employers to discriminate on the basis of sexual orientation and gender identity, as long as they're equally discriminatory to both gay men and lesbians. The Trump administration also ruled that trans people should have no job protection as well. Oral argument in the cases is set for October 8th. Some encouraging news from Thailand. The government is considering a bill to legalize limited relationship recognition, with early polling showing that about 63% of the population is in support. The bill falls short of full marriage equality, but it's an encouraging first step that could be improved in the future. Meanwhile, in the Philippines, President Rodrigo Duterte says that he'll call for a national convention to address issues of concern to the LGBTQ community, and he expressed support for a non-discrimination bill. But in China, Parliament has issued a statement that they will not advance a bill bringing marriage equality into alignment with neighboring Taiwan. And in Brazil, President Jair Bolsonaro has ordered the government to withdraw funding for independent film projects on the grounds that some of that money might be used to support films on LGBTQ issues. And finally, this week, the ACLU landed a huge victory against government discrimination. A court has ruled that the state of Kentucky must pay the ACLU about $250,000 following Kim Davis's attempt to block same-sex couples from getting married. The ACLU is involved in lots of litigation around LGBTQ equality right now, including with those cases pending before the U.S. Supreme Court. So this week's action item is to head over to aclu.org, click on Issues, and look for LGBTQ issues to learn more about the ACLU's work to fight the Trump administration's efforts to block LGBTQ job discrimination. As always, let me know about stories that need covering at Matt Baum on Twitter and in the YouTube comments. Visit patreon.com/mattbaum or click the link in the description to check out the rewards for backers, and I'll debrief you next week.